Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for May 27th through June 2nd of 2019. Okay, so Sagittarius, thank you guys so much for all of your support, for all of your shares, your subscribes. I really do appreciate it, and if you haven't, guys, please make sure to share the video and subscribe to the channel. If you hit that wiggly bell in the corner, it'll notify you when I go live, when I post my weeklies, monthlies, and when I start posting my crystal series, which I will start posting this week. So be on the lookout for that. So guys, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As you guys know, it cannot and it will not resonate with all of you. It's just impossible. So if it doesn't, don't take it, and know that the message is not for you. Check out your weeklies for your other placements. You're not just your sun sign, and it's important to remember that. Alrighty, Sagittarius, we're using the Gustav Klimt deck here to check out your spiritual and general messages for the week, and then we'll move on to love afterwards, okay? So this could be general life, career, spiritual, whatever needs to come through this week, whatever the main focus of energy and what will be happening for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have Four of Pentacles reversed. Two of Wands came out. The Stars. The Wheel of Fortune. I really like this. So guys, I think it came out before that you guys were having some issues with some changes, and I think that was like last week or the week before, but there does seem to be a really nice transition here, a really nice shift in energy in terms of getting where we've been wanting to get to. We're seeing a definite shift in our circumstances. When you see the stars and the wheel together, it's kind of like, oh, finally we're getting there. It's like at the end of a long, dark tunnel. You're finally seeing the light. You're finally seeing the doors open that you wanted to. Let's clarify. Four of Pentacles reversed, Two of Wands for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus this week. And we get Ten of Cups. So some of you guys are really coming into a position where you can... I feel like a lot of you guys are going to start working and doing things. You're working with people that you love, getting really in touch with, your work family, or finding something that really means a lot to you. You're very supported this week, and you're experiencing a lot of wealth in the spirit. We're not worrying about money this week for sure with the Four of Pentacles reversed and the Ten of Cups. We're not worrying about money. We might have in the past, but it just feels like we're looking towards a much better and brighter future. Yeah, there's healing here, abundant healing. And if this has still have to do with our spiritual, path and purpose, wow, this came right out of the middle there, Six of Pentacles. So overall, this is like a week where we're getting, it almost feels like, if you've been through a lot here, we're getting what we deserve for it. And on the bottom of the deck, we get strength there, which I really love. Strength in the Wheel of Fortune. You have a shift in your strength, a shift in who you are as a person. You've been through some rough times, and now you've come out of it the other side. You've grown. You've if you've been working towards building something up, even if it's like physical health and stuff, it's really, you guys have become stronger. You're going to see the shifts in your energy and in your body that you've wanted to. So again, if you're focused on body or emotional health here, or even both of it, this is a great week for growth in those areas. You're going to feel really proud of yourself over the things you've overcome here. It's because, I don't know, at the beginning of the week, you might feel still a little bit of that like letting go feeling as you step into something new, but you won't worry about it anymore because you have so many people that love and support you, and you have a new path that opens up to you, people that want to see you do better, that want to see you do amazing things. And there you get, you see the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Chalices, whatever. Why can't I? Chalices and cups, same thing. But in this deck, they call them chalices. But, this is emotional balance connected with our spiritual world here. And it does feel like we're having a lot of harmony in that aspect. So for those of you who are more spiritually inclined, it does feel like we're having a shift in our spiritual self here. We're growing. If we've been putting in the hours, putting in the work, you're going to see a strength in your spirituality and in your again, if you're a healer, a psychic, something like that, you're going to see a shift in that area of your life in a really beautiful way. And it's like you've created this community, you've created, you have like this this work family, this family that you've created through your work, through whatever you do, and it's beautiful. You're just feeling really wealthy in all things of the spirit this week, and it's just incredible. So don't worry. Honestly, this is just a wonderful week here where we could be just seeing some wonderful shifts and changes here in terms of our own strength, spirituality, and opportunities this week. So let's look at Halloween Oracle here from Stacey DeMarco. Message of advice and guidance from our higher self for the week. Alright, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is nice, your reading just has such a nice flow to it that none of the others have really had. It's just like a nice flow of energy. Graveyard, unnecessary fear. Yeah, if you guys are afraid at this point, you fear really unnecessarily. There's nothing to worry about at this point. Pull this card. I know that you fear unnecessarily. Things are not as they seem, and you can overcome your obstacles. The anxieties you have, although real, should be put aside before they haunt you long term. Instead, trust that you know the correct next steps and that you will act upon them. So this is a really beautiful message, guys. And again, you're doing fine. You know the right steps. You know, treat this like a flow. Allow the energy to kind of flow through you. Your higher self is directing you. You have spirit guides. You have people that are directing you and that are telling you you don't need to fear at this point, okay? Let's use the Game of Thrones for love. Okay, Game of Thrones Tarot for love now. If you guys want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in my description box, as well as my Twitter and Instagram if you want to follow me there and see the updates on, you know, merch stuff or just whatever. Just contact, you know, if you want to connect on those sites or on those platforms. I'm not as great at Instagram as I am at Twitter, but I try. Twitter I'm a lot more active on. Just easier for me. I don't know. Instagram I always have a hard time with. Alright. Love and romance. Whoa, this came immediately out. Eight of Spears. So some of you guys are having a lot of communication, a lot of options, or you're wanting to really move forward with somebody here. Ooh, with an earth sign, possibly a Taurus. Some of you might be hearing from a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Love and romance for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Devil. Ooh, maybe it is a Capricorn. Oh, what's popping out here? Come on, give me 1, not 7. That'd be really great. The Lovers, wow. And the Three of Cups. So some of you guys are having quite a week here. For those of you that are single and are running around like mingling, you know, trying to date around and stuff, this is a great week for you. This is a really passionate week for you. You're having fun. You're going out. Make sure to go out with friends and people because they could be introduced to new people there or really connect with a loved one at some events here, especially physically. Sometimes when I see the Devil and the Lovers, you know, there's a lot of physical connection this week. Clarify Eight of Spears, King of Coins for love and romance for Sagittarius this week. Wow, the Empress. Yeah, there's a definite Taurus situation here. Some of you guys, if you're interested in women or you are, doesn't have to be a woman, but this person is has a very feminine, earthy, beautiful, attractive energy, very physically attracted to this person. You might be hearing from this person and you're like, whoa, I am interested in you. What's going on? What's up? King of Coins, the Devil. Clarify King of Coins, the Devil for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Page of Swords. Clarify the Devil, the Lovers for Sagittarius. Oh, too many cards. Devil, the Lovers here. Some of you guys, yeah, I feel like you're hearing from this person on social media, on one of those dating apps if you're single. Wow, this is just really amazing. And for those of you who are trying to have, some of you guys might be deciding to have a child with your, whoever you're married to. If you're married in a partnership, you know, some of you guys might really want to have a child, and that might be something that you really start communicating about and looking into this week, and, you know, and indulging on that fun side of as well. The creation aspect. Clarify the Devil and the Lovers for Sagittarius this week. Wow, Knight of Spears, reverse. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers, the Three of Cups here. Come on, why aren't we getting One. Why it keeps like giving me like 10 cards for the Lovers, Three of Cups. What is happening here? Maybe there's some other people involved and that's why. Some of us here might, I think, have a Taurus come in. If you're single, I feel like you're hearing from a Taurus through an online thing or through text calling, or you're seeing them on Instagram or whatever. And there is this energy of, I don't know, like there's a lot of attraction, a lot of chemistry, but some of you guys might feel afraid about almost like a third party. It's interesting, like some of you guys are like, oh, is this a third party thing? I don't know. Eight of Coins reversed, so I don't know if some of you guys want to put in the work and you just kind of want to have some fun here. Knight of Swords. Yeah, there is excessively dramatic energy. Whenever I see the Knight of Swords, I feel the dramatic energy. Let me actually move some of this stuff to the side here. And if you, I mean, obviously, if some people, I don't know, if you don't watch Game of Thrones, I want to forget that this whole season happened. I want HBO to just admit that they screwed up, because they just screwed up, and they just wasted millions of dollars on something terrible. That was like fan fiction. Anyways, it was like somebody just, I'm not going to get into my Game of Thrones views because it was terrible, but just give me my freaking books. God, I'm just so over waiting for these books. It's been like 9 years, 8 years, 9 years now. Oh my God. Let's see. Okay. Like I was saying, guys, I think that if you're single, I'm just getting a really strong message for those that are kind of single and looking around. You're not really in a relationship. You're interested in somebody that you're hearing from here that's probably an earth sign, probably a Taurus or a Capricorn. I'm feeling more Taurus because of these two cards, but there's a lot of physical attraction, and you might be kind of spying on this person, checking out their Instagram, their Snapchat, Twitter, whatever, or, you know, on their Facebook, or you're trying to figure out what's going on with them. You're trying to, like, again, even if you're older and you don't know all that stuff, like, it just feels like you're trying to figure out what's going on with this person. Maybe you want to message them, email them, hear from them on the phone here. But it's interesting because the Knight of Spears is reversed. This is an interesting aspect for the Lovers to be there. Because the Lovers is usually, you know, again, especially with the Devil, it feels like a very physically attracted connection here. Very romantic, dreamy, like, ooh. But there's this Eight of Coins reverse, Knight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. And it's like you might be coming into this, but you're not really sure where it's going right now. So you might not want to put in a lot of effort and work because you're kind of worried about it being kind of dramatic. So it might be a third-party situation. You're like, do I want to, like, jump in on this or not? You know, we're having also maybe some blocked communication because we don't really know how to approach this situation. Eight of Coins reversed kind of indicates we might not be sure if we want to even put in that work. Or again, we might be kind of, you know, hating the chase of this. So we might be, I don't know, there's some aspect of drama over here that could involve drinking. And so just make sure if you're drinking and you're dealing with this person that you don't turn the whole situation to a dramatic thing. If they haven't contacted you right away, you might be like, oh my God, this person hasn't messaged me for like 6 hours or even like a day. You might flip out, and it might not end up being that good if you do that. So just if you want to say something, communicate with them and stop watching. You know, if they didn't message you back or something like that, you know, just say like, hey, what's up? You ghosted me, or like a joke. But I don't know. This is a very specific, like, single Sagittarius reading. But again, if you're coupled, I feel like some of you guys are genuinely maybe trying to have a child this week, or looking into, I don't know, for those of you who want to have a child, it does seem like you guys are doing the research, doing the work of it, having a good time. Don't make it dramatic if it doesn't work right away as well, okay? Maybe some issues, but, like, have fun with it. Have fun in your relationship. Don't get caught up in all the work and the money and all that other stuff. Have a nice, fun, physical time this week, guys. That's my advice for all my Sages. It's coupled or non-coupled. And don't get, like, drunk and start yelling at people for I don't even know what reason, okay? I feel like that might be a thing that could happen this coming weekend, and don't do that. All right, Sagittarius, messages from the Romance Angel Oracle cards here. Messages from the Romance Angels, Archangel Conwell, Archangel Raphael, Goddess Venus, Goddess Aphrodite. You get wedding. Ooh, the situation involves marriage. And Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Yeah, so again, maybe it's that we enjoy we become addicted to a player energy or to being alone. Even some of you in that kind of codependent situation, but you also have to watch for codependency in your relationship. Don't rely too heavily on one person. Don't let that person rely too heavily on you. Be your own people here. But also with weddings, some of you guys are wondering if you're going to get married, if you're ever going to find that person. Yes, you will. They're out there. And if you guys are going to a wedding, you might meet somebody or drink a little bit too much or something. But it's honestly a good energy right here. All right, so some of you guys are meeting the person you might even be thinking is the right one for you, or that person might be thinking that of you. So, lovely messages, Sagittarius. Those are your messages for the week. If you haven't, make sure to like, share, and definitely subscribe to the channel. If you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in the description box. Thank you guys so much, and have a wonderful and blessed week, guys.